Hi all, welcome to Channel Lakshmi. Today I'm going to be walking you through Suta, which is a website which I just recently found out about. So Suta is a entrepreneurial venture by two sisters by the name Sujata and Taniya. So that's how I think Su and Ta actually came up as Suta, and apparently Suta also means thread. So they have come up with this wonderful collection of saris and blouses and a lot of other clothing, and this is something which they do in collaboration with a lot of handloom artisans from India. So this is a wonderful initiative, and I thought that it's going to be great to share what I have learned about them and also walk you through their website and maybe take a look at some of their most popular items. All right. So when I was trying to understand more about Sutta, so they seem to have started off somewhere around 2016. So inspired by their childhood experiences and memories, they I think eventually plunged into this entrepreneurial venture, and they have a lot of artisans working with them, weavers, and I think they have about 50 odd weavers with whom they work currently, and they have their presence in India, and they also sell or ship uh, internationally. So I was trying to find out more about their collection, and I saw their Facebook page. So they have about 45,000 odd followers, and they are quite active here. While they have posted a lot of their products, details of their products, some of their you know, offers or event which they have come up recently is posted here. And I also saw their Insta page. So they this is their Insta page. Well, I've opened it on my desktop, but this is their Insta handle, and they have about 121K followers, and they seem to have a really dedicated update which is coming up on their Insta page with a lot of focus also on the consumers. So, celebrating consumers who are wearing their products just the way they are. I thought that's a really beautiful concept. So, women who are very much around us celebrating by celebrating themselves by wearing Suta apparel was something which really caught my eye, and I thought that was really nice. So I was looking at Suta, and I found out that yes, they do ship internationally, and I was trying to see what all categories they have. They have saris, blouses, underskirts, dresses, lehenga. So this is what's listed. But from what I have, heard about them, their saris, especially their mal saris, are way popular, and they are extremely comfortable to wear. So I was, going through their collection, and you will see that, um, you can actually take a look at, probably let's take a look at their handloom saris. A lot of saris are there, you can go through them. I really liked a couple of them, and I'll show you the ones which I've really liked. Okay, so they are definitely, because they are handloom, they are uh, priced a little, um, like around 2000 plus. So I think that is definitely acceptable, and you can also see that they have called out the size of the saris as well. There are some which are of 5.5 meters and some in 6.5 meters. They've also categorized it as casual, and some which you can wear even to your office. And yes, it's a huge hit for every person who wears saris to office. It's almost like a statement for women who wear suta saris. And I have always seen, people getting a lot of compliments, and that's how even I found out about the suta saris. So I was looking at their shipping policies. It's all very clearly mentioned that they do have, shipping charges tied to it. So for any sari which you buy, or for any product which you buy, and something which needs to be shipped within India, there is a standard charge of rupees 150. And if you're purchasing products above worth above rupees 7,500, then there is no shipping charges tied to it. So you can go through the details likewise for the international shipping as well. So all the details are very clearly mentioned, and I think they also have express delivery for consumers or customers who are in Mumbai for a very minimal additional charge. They also have clear cancellation policies and refund policies which are mentioned. So I think you can go through the details, and they very clearly mention what are the steps that one needs to take in case they are looking for a cancellation or a refund. So they do have some kind of a return form available where they've asked minimum details which should be easily accessible. So I haven't really come across any feedback on any bad experience from anybody on Suta, so which is great. But you also know that in case you do come across something, you have things or processes in place which will help you deal with that situation. So I was also mentioning about some of the um, sarees which I really liked. So this is something which I have opened it up already. So these are some of the saree collections I was going through, and definitely this was one of my, this definitely did catch my eye. So this is the one. So I think this is really beautiful. um, and yeah, I think for representation purpose they have combined it with a blouse. Probably I might go for something else, but I really liked this sari. So this is, I think, one of the mull cotton saris, and you can see that it is priced at rupees 3,200. I also liked this particular white one which has multicolored pom poms tied to it. I think this can be a great sari which you can wear on multiple occasions, and you can also wear it with different blouses. So that's what really made me get drawn to this sari. So this is also priced at rupees 2,520. So there was another sari which I liked, which is this Kesar and Plum. So I really liked this sari. So I really liked the color, the combination of this, and it is priced at rupees 3,200. So you can definitely go through a lot of the different categories, and find out, and find your favorite sari in the collection. I'm sure there are so many colors, and prints, also floral prints, and some which are typical patterns which we see in handloom. So I think it's a lovely collection which you can definitely take a look at. And I also looked at the blouses, and I really liked a lot of blouses, but I've just chosen a couple to show here. So this was one of the sari blouses which I liked. So this is in black with some kind of a yellow embroidery detailing. So I really like this, especially because I think this is something which I can combine with a lot of other saris, and this is priced at rupees 3,200. They also have made to or make to order option available. So definitely I think finding your size should not be a problem. So there are different sizes available, and the size chart is also clearly mentioned for all the products, like for petticoats, for dresses, blouse, kurta, all of these. You can see that the clear sizing chart is also mentioned. There's another blouse which I liked, which is this one, mainly because this is I think a two-in-one kind of a blouse, which it's a reverse halter blouse. So this is one color, and the other one on reverse, I think, is black on this print. So I thought that this was also something which was nice to have. So this is priced at rupees 2050. I'm sure that you will be able to find a lot of other products to your liking. If you see, there are also product of the week, etc., which are highlighted. So I'm sure people will be able to find their new collections, new arrivals, their bestsellers. They also have a lot of collections. So let's see one of the collections. Art on pleats, saris. They do have a lot of prints, unique ones. Definitely something which people can look at. So the underskirt is something which I also want to take a look at. Okay, so they do have sari fall and edging facility which is provided. So this is at I think a nominal price of rupees 177, and all the prices which are mentioned are inclusive of GST. So what you see is what you pay. So this is nice. And what about, yeah, okay, so you can choose your color, black, off white, and also the sizes. So they do have mentioned the prices. It's around 400 rupees. There are also frilly variety available. Yeah, so I think there's a lot of products which we can explore, and the best thing is that this is by women entrepreneurs from India, and they are doing a fantastic job. So, and these are only going to make us feel better the way we are by wearing them. I think it's only going to add to our confidence. So, I would definitely try this and would encourage all of you to take a look and also give it a try. Thank you so much. So please leave your comments below and let us know if you'd like to see more such videos. Thank you.